In this video, I'm going to talk about the comparison between the September 2023 and October 2023 releases for the Center of Excellence Starter Kit. Now, when you download the October 2023 zip file from the Center of Excellence Starter Kit GitHub repository, you may find some sort of changes which has been done. So the changes which has happened from September to October has been highlighted over here. Now, if we go one by one, the first thing we see that uh, bring your own data lake COE dashboard. Now it has a size of 280 KB and here is 283 KB means something has been changed. I exactly don't know what other things have changed. But if you see for other component like COE, ALM accelerator, audit components, and core components, definitely the size is different. So that means some things has changed within this particular solution. So you have to even refer to the version number, and then based on that version number, you can make a decision that yes, you may need to update this solution in your environment if it is not updated. Then going on to nurture component, even nurture components has the version 3.9 earlier and 3.10 this time in October. So make sure you update those component. There's some data change, I believe, in the Video Hub starter kit. I'm not sure whether it was added or removed, but there is some minor change in the Excel file. So make sure you check that in the track changes. Uh, Also, there is I'd say, a change in the Power Platform Admin Analytics JSON file. And all the dashboards which you can see over here has some sort of an update. I'm not sure whether that update is just a save into the newer version or there are some significant changes. But I honestly had a looked into that and I didn't find any much significant changes. So I'm not going to cover this in this particular segment. Now, what all things have changed in October 2023? This is also an overlap from September 2023 version as well. So first thing is like the removal of app DLP Editor V2. So there was an earlier app called as DLP Editor V2. Now we don't find that in the core component solutions section. Okay. Now, there is an addition of new app for set of wizard arm feature that's mainly for configuring your audit logs, okay, which I'm going to go through in a separate video. Updation of app, COE Maker Command Center app, ALM Accelerator app, TLP Impact Analysis app. So these app has been updated. And at the same time, there were some changes in the Power Platform Admin View app as well. Now, deprecation of app, maker environment request, Canvas app, admin environment request, Canvas app. So, if you see that there is one app in preview, which is COE admin environment request. Uh, Now, this app is in preview because, like what Microsoft COE team is doing is, like they are taking out all the Canvas app and migrating it into maybe a model driven app. Okay. One app which is in GA is DLP Impact Analysis. This app was previously in the previous version, but now it is complete in GA. There's a proposed deprecation for admin environment request app, which you might see in the Canvas app on the title bar is written as deprecated. Now, summary, most of the Canvas app now have been replaced with model driven app. And I've seen that there are more investment or more work being carried out in the ALM Accelerator app. Now, to summarize, like from a core components perspective, now this is the latest list. So if you see the amount of Canvas app is, like it's getting lesser day by day, and model-driven app is increased. Now there are 8 model-driven apps, and there are 4 Canvas apps. Out of that, 2 are deprecated, and there are a couple of Power BI embedded Canvas app, which you can only use using Power BI embedded. Governance component, I don't see any major change in the number of or the count of the app. And then even for nurture components app, there is not much changes, so it's still the same. Innovation components, again the same thing, no changes. ALM accelerator app, no more changes. Now let's jump into the live examples and let me show you what all things have changed. So as you see in my screen over here, there are a couple of things which I want to make a note of it. Like, for if you see the COE starter kit release and support, so I'm in the COE admin command center app basically. So in the COE admin command center app, I have this section called a COE support. So if I click on COE support, I will be able to see the version which is currently being installed. Um, if I click on view release note, these are the sections which I can see, whereby anything which has changed in October month, or any bug fixes or any feature set which has been released by the COA team is all listed over here. So make sure you go through each one of them to understand what all changes have been done in the October version. Some of the changes which I have picked, I'm going to demo in this particular video. Okay, so there are many changes which CEO team has done in this period of time, and this is the complete list. Okay. Now, what was removed? Like, as I earlier mentioned to you, there was one of the link which I have bookmark called as DLP Editor V2. Now, when I click on that DLP Editor V2, this app is gone. Okay, so Canvas app DLP Editor V2 is removed from the solution itself. Okay. Then what is there in new? Okay, so this is one of the new app, model driven app, which is added in this current release. So that's basically set of visit arm features. A set of visit provides a guide by guide or step by step experience to configure the audit log component. So it's now the audit log components can be configured using a visit based approach. I'm not going to cover this in this video. I have a separate video for this. Okay. Now, what is updated? So updated thing is COE admin environment request, which is in a preview state. So this app is updated a bit. I can see a lot of things like data policy request, configure shared policies, and settings being added in this particular app. Again, I have a separate video for this app. uh, COE maker command center. So there are some changes over here as well. You can see data policy search, you can see data policy request. So, and there were some items within that section which was not earlier present in the previous versions. So, from an update section, ALM Accelerator for Power Platform and ALM Accelerator for Power Platform Admin, this app is undergoing constant update from the COE team. So there are like a lot of changes and configuration information in the backend which has been added or configured. So watch out for this particular application, and I'm pretty much sure like this particular app may be converted into a model driven app over a period of time. Uh, Moving back into DLP impact analysis. Now, even this app has some sort of update being done. So it was earlier in preview, now it has come into full GA. So if you see here, impact analysis, web flight policy, draft policies, and non-compliant tasks. So some of the items have been, like updated from the last build. Now, the things which have been deprecated are like the maker environment request. So this is a Canvas app. This is also being deprecated and it has been replaced with a model driven app. Same goes with admin environment request. So as you see over here, you can see the message which clearly mentions that please use the COE admin environment request app model driven instead, uh, and share the COE Maker Command Center with your makers to request environments. So clearly, this is also going on with removal of Canvas apps and changing into model-driven apps. There's one app which is currently in preview. It's a COE Admin Environment Request app. So this app is basically, it allows you to request view the request raised by the maker, and then provide your approval based on uh, whether this uh, request has been successful or not. So if you view some information about the users, sorry, the environment creation, then you can, like as an admin can approve and reject. You can also view the data policy request changes and configure the shared policy. So I'm going to go through in much depth in my detailed video on this. So So this is all about, like the changes which is happening within the Center of Excellence Starter Kit. uh, so the main objective, I believe, what I understand from my viewpoint is, most of the Canvas app is getting converted into model driven app, and more work has been done in the ALM accelerator for Power Platform application. So that's it, folks. This is all about updates to the Center of Excellence Starter Kit October 2023 release. Thanks for watching.